Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, to the after show of Two Cigars and a Blunt. Of course, you already know everybody here, but we got a special guest. Oh, Mr. Ryan Creech. Oh, man. Welcome to the after show. Let the people know a little something about yourself, my brother.
Yeah, man. I'm a 24-year retired veteran. Um, Served with a bunch of you guys in different places, Fort Hood and Fort Gordon. Retired last year and played a year of golf, basically, and then got into the bourbon industry where I work at Michter's Distillery downtown Louisville on Whiskey Row, and I do tours and tastings there. And I live in Southern Indiana. Yeah, life's good.
Okay, that's what I was talking about, my brother.
Oh, don't forget, you're from Cincinnati.
Yeah, originally, yeah, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
originally.
yeah,
You a Bengals fan? But hold on now. Are you a big?
Bengals red. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
then,
Hey, look at him. He damn read himself. What you
I was
think he's
just about to
about?
say,
man,
where the
come
red
on.
people come from? Why does it seem like Cincinnati breeds red people? I was just about to ask
Well,
that.
Ginger's
It's in their
Ginger's
blood.
easy there, man.
It's in their blood. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we got a special guest tonight, man. He was gracious enough to send us some of his bourbon from his distillery. What's the name of the distillery again, so the people could follow? If they got, do y'all have a web page so the people could follow the web page, anything like that?
I mean, it has its own. My company has its own webpage. So it's Michter's, Michters. So it's got its name from one of our previous owners, Lou Foreman, who, when he bought the company, named it after his two sons and combined his. When he bought the company, he combined the name of his two sons, Michael and Peter,
Okay.
and that formed. So a lot of people mispronounce it. They say Michters because there's the CH in there.
Okay.
It's kind of a case sound. And the thing is about when I retired, and I was kind of like thinking, like, I had that planned midlife crisis, like, what am I going to do?
Uh-huh.
What am I passionate about? It's like you want to find that adult guidance counselor out there to put you in the right direction. And I was like, yeah, I love bourbon. I love whiskey culture. And Michter's was one of my favorite bourbons. And after reading up on them, and I love how they process, I love how they their operation works. So I was lucky enough to get a job with them. And I've been with them now about 5 months doing tours and tastings and whatnot.
Okay. All right. Hey, before we get to the taste testing, so I know you said a little bit. So what made you want to do it though? Because you could have go in any other type of field, because you're dental. You could have,
Yeah,
you got military background. So what made you want to do the alcohol thing?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's like I enjoy the culture of it, and like my when I left the army, the active army, after 6 years as a dental tech,
Okay.
and then I transitioned to the reserve component, National Guard, and reclassed to medic. So I spent 2/3 of my career as a medic, and in the end, I was I don't know if everyone's going to get these acronyms, but I was a AGR, Active Guard Reserve,
Yeah.
and on the CST WMD response team. So we responded to domestic WMD threats that were like CBRN, anthrax, white powders, Blitzo drags being sent to people, whatever. So I had a lot of training in chemistry and whatnot. And after kind of learning how whiskey and bourbon's made throughout the years, like the history, once you get into it, it really becomes fascinating that bourbon and whiskey itself is a history of America.
Yes.
Like some of the first legislation that came through. I mean, we had legislation to come through to tax and monitor what's in your whiskey before we passed anything that went in your food. Like they didn't care what was in your food back then, what was in your whiskey first.
Yeah.
And and like the term brand name. I mean, that was people branding the barrels to make sure that people came back for their own style of whiskey and kept branding their barrels. Yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful history and lush, and I feel like it's just a very popular, fun kind of industry where like my particular company, we're family owned, and that's what I love most about it. It's not public, so we don't have to disclose our mash bill. We don't have to worry about the bottom line and report stuff to a board of directors. We move towards quality. Sometimes we want to release a product, and it's just like our master of maturation and distillation would be like, hey, it's not ready yet. Like we're tasting it, it's not ready yet, and they won't release it for an entire year until they feel like it's ready in the barrel.
Okay.
And
All
if
right.
you were going to tell like a boardroom, like, hey, everybody, we're not going to release our 2022 edition of this, this whiskey, they'd be like, someone's getting fired.
I
Like
got
we
you.
need to make money. But the guy who bought the company and took over the company, like he was already independently wealthy at the time. This is very much his passion, and I really feel like you kind of get that in all the expressions that we have.
Okay, then Sean put it up. That's y'all right there, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all want to learn some more about the company? There it is, right there. You make sure you get that. And that's one of my favorite shows. It's slipping my mind right now. But Moonshiners. Oh, that's my favorite show right there. I watch Moonshiners all the goddamn time. I know y'all not in the moonshine business, but that's my favorite show.
That show religiously.
And what got me started watching that show was Popcorn Sutton. I was watching something on PBS.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how he did, Popcorn Sutton. So, but everybody's here. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, what are we going to be tasting tonight?
So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to do an experiment with the senses. We're just going to kind of reevaluate why the senses are so important when tasting whiskey. Okay, so great, like whiskey drinking is learned. It's not something someone's born with. Like you can be born with great hearing. That doesn't mean good taste in music, right?
That's
So tasting whiskey properly over time will make you appreciate it, and you get better at it as far as like identifying notes and flavors and character and all those things.
Okay.
So I sent you all that white jelly bean.
That's right.
No funny business. It doesn't taste like.
They got the white jelly bean right there. Make sure people see the white jelly bean. There it goes right there. They see
nothing crazy.
I got white napkin.
I took mine out the bag because I don't know about
Dog,
I took mine out the
I
bag.
hope hey, Tim Dog, take some notes, man, on this stuff because I want you because it's unmarked booze I'm sending you.
All right, they go to white jelly bean.
Oh, trust me, I got my stuff together here.
Okay, I got my white jelly bean. Okay, so what we're gonna do with the jelly bean?
Everything is, you can know like, hey, number 1 whiskey is this, number 2 whiskey is that. So when you revisit it, you know. Exactly.
Oh, trust me,
Oh, look at you.
I'm tracking.
All right,
I'm already there.
The dry read board there. All right. So the white jelly bean, like I said, it's nothing crazy, no kind of business. What I want you to do is I want you to hold your nose.
Okay.
Hold your nose. You ever got the jelly bean out? Take your jelly bean out.
I got it. Got the jelly bean.
Hold your nose.
Uh-huh.
Put the jelly bean in your mouth. Give it a couple chews. Hold your nose. Chew it. Tastes a little sweet. Now release your nose. What do you get?
I got like caramel. Maybe
Cotton candy.
Yeah, it's caramel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll take caramel.
So
it's
before,
vanilla, real strong
when
vanilla.
when you had your nose pinched, it was like almost nothing.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Like maybe a little sweet. But when you let your nose out, it's that full flavor that comes and hits you.
That's right.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's just important as you taste with whiskey, like you want to, when you sip it, keep your nose, like you want to inhale a little bit with your nose while you drink it. Not so much where you get like an Altoid burn if you're sticking an Altoid in your nose, but you kind of know what like the importance of smell when it comes to taste. All right.
Okay.
So we're going to start with number 5. Number 5 whiskey. Mix it up. So just go ahead and open that little splash. Just splash a little bit in your glass. Yes. So you probably only put like a quarter of that in your glass. These are big samples.
What kind of glass?
I know. Yeah. Thank you for sending big samples.
Just like a wide,
My wife really
I got this right here.
that.
like a wide open glass.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Something you can kind of swirl. And kind of get the a little bit.
Okay.
So this first one's going to be like the control. So this first one is like
glass.
All right.
Man, Shada, I told you to get the glass, man.
He said he was doing
He's taking it to the head.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian.
Creech.
I'm glad
Hey,
you're here
Creech.
because the man on the
hey.
street, everything always tastes the same to him. So this is going to be very educational for that guy.
Yeah. Hey, Creech.
Here's how I want to explain it. So it's
Hold on. Hey, Creech, before you say
okay, go
that,
ahead.
just remember you working with black folks, so somebody gonna always forget something. So
Oh wow.
Creech good people, man. You take a joke.
Memory of Jenkins
Supposed to be
here.
above this.
Yeah, when I was teaching at Fort Gordon with Jenkins, like
Yeah.
we were friends. We didn't talk ever.
Yeah.
I remember Jenkins kind of being intimidating. He was just like this dude with incredible posture and great skin, and he's just like walking around like rooster.
He was
big
angry
ass.
all the time.
South
You know
Carolina
that.
cock. Like a
But go
South
ahead, go ahead.
Carolina cock. is
Go
how
ahead,
you
Ryan.
talking.
Cut you off, my
So
brother.
I
Go
feel
ahead.
like I don't know. Like I feel like I was always awkward. I was awkward a lot of my life, but like I always kind of saw as being like a genuine guy, not afraid to ask questions, and
Mhm.
just kind of being a little bit innocent and whatnot. And but I remember like someone, I think it was Ryan King. I want to say it was King, but he was just like, "Hey man, are you going to Jenkins' white party?" And
I
I
got
was
a picture
like,
of
"Oh,
you.
he's having a white party?" And he was like, "Yeah, I think everyone's invited, man. You going?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I think I'll go. I like to go." Hey man, isn't Jenkins black? Like, they're like, "God damn it, preach. It's not that white party, dude. You wear white, dude."
You wear
I
white.
was like, "Oh, I had no idea.
Oh, so it was a
I'd never heard of like." So I know we were talking about Diddy earlier.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's why I just said that shit.
He said he glad he didn't turn out like that.
First of
oh,
all,
he got the horn fixed. He got the
in his
horn fixed.
defense, in his
So, man, on the
defense,
street, that's why you feel sensitive about that shit, huh?
Yeah.
in Creech's
All right.
defense, I was new to the South. I didn't know what that was either.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. But let's go ahead, my brother. Let's go ahead. So I got my control.
Number 5. So number 5, go get a couple swirls. So I'm gonna go ahead and before you guys say this, I'm just gonna tell you straight up what it is. So this is our basic. No, I don't want to say basic. This is our bourbon, our US1 bourbon here.
Okay.
So it's just we have 4 core expressions: bourbon, American whiskey, sour mash whiskey, and rye.
Okay.
Now this is so all of our whiskeys aren't necessarily a very high proof. This is 91.4.
Okay.
God damn.
91.4 proof. Not
He
super
said
high.
not very high.
Right.
Go ahead and give it a couple swirls. Give it a couple swirls,
Okay.
Got it.
and give it a little sniff, and then give it just a little sip. And you want to give it like a Kentucky chew, like get in your mouth, keep that nose open, get in your mouth.
Yeah, that's something there.
Oh, that's
Should get some
different.
caramel, some vanillas in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much of it. Not too much
Robust.
of a.
That's better than
Kentucky
Maker's
Pringle,
Mark.
Not too much of the burn.
Yeah, you know
No.
what? You know what, Pharaoh? I was about to say that. I'm
Yeah.
normally a Maker's Mark guy. This is
Yeah.
pretty damn good.
Yeah, this is better than
Dude,
Maker's Mark.
you ain't ready, dude. You ain't ready for this. We got some
This is
good
pretty
ones.
good.
When you look up
Okay.
secondary
smell
market
good, too.
prices on some of these later, you're going to be very surprised.
Oh, look,
It smells good
Creech,
too.
Brother Creech. I looked it up between shows. Trust me, I know.
It smells good
Trust
too.
me,
Oh, I
Okay.
appreciate the research.
I do research
to the
on
research.
everything.
Smell good.
All right.
All
So a
right.
good tasting, you want to do like 2 or 3 little tiny sips. That's enough there to where like if you like it, you got enough in there where you can revisit that pour later.
Okay.
And just have like an evening, because that's a 2-ounce pour. That's usually like a usual bar pour, whatnot.
Yeah.
I got you.
And doing flights like this is like the best way to taste whiskey. And I tell people
Yeah.
in my distillery all the time. I was like, you buy a TV online and it arrives, you think it's the best shit ever. Oh, it's 4K, QRD, what the fuck they do these days. Like,
Until you go see another one.
good TV. But then you go to Best Buy
Yes,
and you
right.
see them on the wall, and
That's
you're
right.
like, oh my,
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
like some of these TVs are. Do I have the TV that looks like that, like at home? Like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this is a great way. One, it brings people together doing whiskey this way, and also like it really lets you choose or pick out what's different with each one, and then you start developing your flavor profile. Do you like sweet? Do you like savory? Do you like cinnamon? Do you like a baking spice? That type of
I
stuff.
got you.
So, like I said, whiskey drinkers aren't born; they're made. Through trial and error kind of thing.
That smells good too.
All right. So let me know when you guys are done with that, and you're gonna wash it out with some water. Just kind of get a
No.
fresh palate there.
No, because they cheap. I got another glass.
Oh,
I have 2 glasses here, my dude. So you
I got-
ain't
yeah. Don't be
you ain't
using the
saying
same
shit.
glass. Don't be mixing.
I got 5 glasses. See,
Yeah, I got
I'm
5
kinda
glasses
sort-
too.
I'm a connoisseur of drinking.
I'm wrenching mine out.
Look, they call those alcoholics.
Yeah.
Just to let you
What you
know.
think of that one? What y'all think of that one?
That's pretty good.
I
It
like
smells good though. I like the way it
I-
smells. It's really
I
smells.
get a lot of honestly, I get a lot of oak from it, from the curing barrels, and the vanilla is secondary, especially if you put in your mouth and
Vanilla.
and suck some air in while it's in your mouth. That vanilla hits as a secondary sensation. I kind of like that a lot.
Man,
Sounds
man,
like
you
you're
a
describing a chicken.
goddamn nerd. You know that?
I know how to taste
You're
alcohol.
describing a
You
chicken.
motherfuckers are nerds, man.
I know how to taste
Well,
alcohol.
let's
I'm
give it
sorry.
Hey.
Real
I
good.
resemble that
Real
remark.
good.
Shut up.
So
Very
which one we
powerful.
going to
Nothing
now?
wrong with
Which one we
being
going to
thorough.
now, Creech? We going to number 4 or
We're going to go to number 1.
Number one.
Oh,
number
You're
one.
number one.
Damn it.
Okay.
All right, you guys in for a treat with this one. So I'm gonna open this one up by saying, so what happens is that we age our whiskey 5 to 7 years or whatnot. And what's beautiful about my company is that we don't age time. We're not like, hey, it's 6 years, we pull this barrel out.
That's
We
right.
visit that barrel within the 5 to 7 years and we age it to taste. So it's like, hey, not ready yet, not ready yet. So in our disclaimer, it's 5 to 7 years. It could be much more.
Must be longer,
just because
yes.
we want it to taste right. So this
That's
one's
right.
actually, what we do specifically at our distillery is that like a bourbon has to be in charred oak barrels.
That's right.
Okay.
So if you guys have any bourbon or whiskey questions during this, just ask me, of course. But what we do at our store is that we toast our barrels, so low heat over extended amount of time, and that makes the wood open up, makes it more permeable, makes the whiskey soak into the wood better. We toast it for a little bit, and then we char it. So
Okay.
with this one, we pour it out then, and when it's ready, then we pour it in a barrel that's only been toasted. And we let it sit in there for 18 months or however you think it's ready. So you should get like a lot of campfire, a lot of
That's
s'mores, a lot of kind of like smoky kind of things with this one. And
Yeah, this is smoky.
I'm gonna let you guys guess the proof. So go ahead and give that a swirl nose and taste.
It tastes like a berry.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
bring up the fruit. It tastes like fruit as it's going down. I'm gonna say this one's about 80, 81, 82 proof.
Okay. Do you think it's a little warmer, a little softer than the first one?
It's a little
Yeah.
softer than this one. Yeah,
It's a little.
Softer.
It is softer, but and it's also more. It's a little bit more subtle on your palate.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree
Tim
with
Dog.
that.
Tim Dog, how does it taste, Tim Dog?
Tastes like
Hey,
chicken.
man.
Yeah, smell my breath.
Smell like ass.
That's pretty good.
Hey, mama, I'll be over later.
So, Creature, I have a quick question. Just like Master herself over here just stated, like when you sometimes blow out or suck in air, sometimes you get a different sensation with the whiskey flavors. Like 5 and 1. 5 was a little bit stronger than
I'm
1.
sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
You know,
Ooh.
so I'm wondering.
Don't hide it, divide it.
So
Yeah,
I'm saying,
my wife is here getting her little taste.
Oh, look, man.
Don't hide it, divide it.
It's fun to guess. It's fun to try to figure out because there's so much that goes into these as far as like barrel science, like how long it stays in, how long they age the wood,
You want to get on?
mash bills, all those things. So this one is actually the same exact proof,
Okay.
same exact proof. But like I said, this one is the Michter's. This is a limited release. So this is the Michter's toasted barrel.
Okay.
Yeah,
So like I said, it's
toast
hello.
is good.
What's up, Joy?
Hey,
Hey,
this one's
get
actually
your drink on.
aged to taste in a regular charred barrel, and then it's poured out into a barrel that's just been toasted, and it
Okay.
sits in the toasted barrel for an extended amount of time.
That's
Goes to
good.
char.
So
Yeah.
there's a
It's
lot
real
of
smooth.
bourbons
That
now
was
coming
real
out with
smooth.
like
Yeah,
That's smooth.
that one is smooth.
I like that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I like
whiskeys now
that.
coming out with like the toasted like themes. I think Basil Hayden has one, a couple other ones, but we are the Michter's is the innovators of the toasted finish. A lot of
Okay.
people, it's in high demand.
All right. Man, that's
I
good.
like that one.
Well, so far,
I like one better than
number
5.
one is winning thus far.
Yes,
All right.
definitely.
Moving on to number 2.
Number
Drink a little
2.
water, clearing your palate.
Everybody,
Let's get
just so
number
you know,
2 set up.
they got number 2 on this joker.
All right.
All right, so go ahead and watch that palate. I'll drink that water. Hydrate.
What you
My number
laughing
2 tastes like number 1 and 5. Oh, it's water.
This boy,
Water,
at?
man.
Man, it really
Yeah.
looks like you have a hard time grabbing that water bottle.
He had a real hard time. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to be hospitable.
Oh,
Y'all leave me
wow.
alone.
Now that one
By
opens
yourself?
up really nicely in the
Shut
end.
up.
let's see what we got going on. Sure.
Oh yeah, this one is almost the same proof as number 5.
Woo!
But
That joker hits, boy.
that is
So we say this one's more complex.
Woo!
Yeah, this one hits right here. Good lord.
I'm sorry.
You,
Hey,
you
Tim.
got me a bit
This one
hesitant
hits.
now.
This is a higher proof. This is
Yeah.
a higher proof, so don't gulp it.
Yeah,
Brian.
this is much higher proof.
Hey, my eyebrows felt that.
Oh, that thing got them dragged fire right there.
That's what Joy said.
Yeah,
Joy
yeah.
asked me
Man.
if she
That's
had
gonna
hair
bring
on her
some
chest.
heat.
I check it, but we on camera.
So we don't export this one. This one's specific to Kentucky. This isn't one we export.
Oh wow.
You only get it in
Oh.
Kentucky.
Oh, that's why it's
good,
hitting
though.
like that.
Yeah, that's good though.
Because this definitely number 5 was hitting, but this thing,
this
yeah,
right
bitch
here.
gonna smack you
what,
right in
this
your
one is-
mouth.
yeah, this one is as high
What?
proof as
I don't know.
5, but it's
There's a lot of people who are like, a lot of bourbon drinkers like prefer just really high proof. They just their palates develop and they feel like higher proof is more complex sometimes. Like it has just more character, more flavor. It's just like
I
some
bet
people
it
like
does.
spicy food.
When I was starting to drink it in and I was breathing,
Well,
you could feel something coming into your mouth. You can
Yeah,
feel
you
the
can
Let's
almost
say-
alcohol
taste
starting
the
to
smell, yeah. Yeah,
Any
that's
change.
good.
It's a dragon fire or some shit like that. Man,
Listen.
boy.
No, it ain't.
Yeah,
No,
me
this not dragon piss. This is smoother than dragon piss.
I said dragon fire. Oh,
All I know, that one right there hits. That one
Yeah,
hits.
that one's
son.
nice.
It's gonna get your attention.
Mm-mm.
Hey, it'll
No,
put
what
you under
proof
a
is this
table.
one?
Hey, man, Professor.
Yeah, what proof is
You
that
always
one?
go.
Oh,
What
this
proof
is
is
gonna
that
get you. This is gonna get your attention
That
immediately.
number two, that's
That's number 2.
114 proof.
Oh
my
my
God.
god!
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that is our Michter's.
Proof that it's
Those
gonna
are
kick
Michter's.
your ass.
You know
Those are
what?
Michter's barrel. That is barrel strength.
Oh
Well,
wow!
So that comes
Wow.
right out of the bottle. I'm sorry, that comes right out of the barrel.
Right at the barrel.
Filtered, no water's
Yeah, man.
added to it.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
This is the shit that Thor was warning to give those guys in Age
Yes.
of Ultron.
Right. Because
Oh,
in
man.
Jamaica we have one that says overproof. It don't even have a number on it, but this
Yeah.
one running close to it.
And
I think
what-
so.
what-
What the
wait,
government
wait,
said this
hey,
over
You
there.
said overproof?
Let me write this. Let me write this
Hey,
down
hey,
on
Creech,
bottle number 2.
hey, Creech,
Because I
one more
want
time.
this one.
So
Nobody
what
touch
is this one called again?
So that is our barrel proof.
Okay.
So that's whiskey that's poured right out of the barrel and then it's filtered and then just bottled.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So most bourbon,
Straight
most
barrel,
bourbons
no
are
char or
proof,
anything.
like
right.
proof down or bottle proof. Like they
Yeah.
add water.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's the
So,
one that
hey.
was the one that they were running in Dukes of Hazzard. That's the one.
What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up your web page again so the people. It's gonna be on the comments so the people that can follow us that they want to try to find some of this how to find you. But that's okay with you. So
Sipping
I'm
whiskey.
gonna leave it up for the whole shit. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, that was good.
That's a
That's-
wild dude right there.
Hey,
Yeah,
look,
that's
I'm going.
Kentucky.
Hey. It's
Joy
all-
said we're gonna have to eat something after this.
Okay. Then.
Yeah.
You know, it could be in
You're gonna be
20
asleep.
Any flavors from it? You guys get any notes out of
Well,
that?
like-
What you guys get?
With this one, I tasted with number 2. I tasted more fruit. More.
I'm about to say that too.
than-
Man,
I know
maybe
whiskey doesn't have fruit in it, as much as like say something like it's not botanical like gin is or vodka.
Exactly.
But I tasted a little something
cognac.
that I can't quite yet.
Especially
More,
cognac.
almost like a cognac, yeah.
Let me tell you
I'm
something.
gonna nerd out a little bit and tell you that there's over 300 compounds that can be found in oak barrels that could be
Mhm.
additives for flavor. We've only actually identified 200 of them. But when we do the mash and the yeast eats the yeast produces the alcohol. Like there's one called diacetyl. Diacetyl is known for making a butter flavor, or in subtle bits it gives like a butterscotch type.
Yeah.
But too much, then you have the movie theater drenched popcorn taste.
Which is disgusting.
So when you're making your whiskey, it's like the way you filter it, you're allowing some compounds in and some compounds out. It's very much of a cookbook type of science. It's very fascinating.
So it depends
Like
on
a lot
what
of these
type of
compounds,
tree
a lot of
you
these
use for your
wood
barrel.
compounds, and that's just the beauty of it. Like we're getting this flavor from wood. You're not allowed to
Yeah.
add anything for it to be a bourbon. You're not
That's
allowed
right.
to put any additives in at all.
That's
Or it's
correct.
a fork.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know
I-
that.
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
I was going to say. It's important about what tree that you select for your barrels.
Won't lie
That's
to
for
you,
your
I
barrel,
got
that's
you.
correct.
New oak. Got any new oak
What you're
barrels
saying is
jarred.
all that Canadian what's that what's the Canadian stuff? The
Whiskey,
one you
rye?
drink.
Canadian Club.
No, the one that Chuck drinks all the time.
I'm a
what's the-
connoisseur of alcohol, so you got to run down
The
that
one with the
whole
bag comes to the bag, man. What
The
is
I'm talking
it?
about
Canadian
Crown.
Mist.
Crown
Talking
Royal?
about Crown
Canadian
Roy.
Crown Royal, yeah.
Crown
They
Roy.
add a lot
Joy
of
said we
they have a
taking
lot of
too long
additives in
talking.
there.
She wants to
don't
get
they?
back to the drinking.
So here's the thing, like it has to be. There's
But
there's
it
like
look-
6 qualifiers for bourbon. It has to be a new charred oak barrel.
That's right. That's right.
Like it has to be higher than 80 proof.
That's correct.
No additives.
That's correct.
It has to be in the barrel at least 2 years, and it can't be higher than 125 proof.
That's right. Yeah.
Wow.
And the only reason I knew that, only reason I know what you're talking about, because I watch Moonshine and they be talking about the barrels. I'm being for real. They be talking about me because Tim, when he's not a moonshiner anymore, he went legit. And he talking about the barrels. And he talking about, hey, you got to make sure you have the right type of barrels, that you want to get the right type of proof. You want to get the right type of flavor, because the barrels basically give you that flavor that you're trying to look for, that flavor profile, like they say, that, like you say, the flavor profile that you want to get. So you can tell the difference between the alcohol that you're tasting. Hey, I watch it all that. I watch it all that now. Come on, man.
All right.
I could be wrong.
All right,
Where
moving
we
on
at
number
now?
3.
Switch.
Number 3.
Switch around. Switch around. Switch.
Salud.
I got my water in the crown on glass.
So this one's a good one. This is like we actually adjust this mash bill every year. So every year has a slightly different flavor. Like we're always trying to just mix it up. And this one's actually mixed in a different type of barrel. It's
So
in
we're doing
a chickapine barrel.
Yeah.
This is like a French
It's a
oak.
what barrel?
It's called like a
I
chickapine
can't
chickapea
identify it.
barrel.
Chickpea.
It's like French.
Chickpea.
That's a wood.
French oak. Mhm.
That smells good.
That is
Good, too.
awesome.
I mean, it smells real good.
That is amazingly good.
Yeah, I'd say it's the same.
Some people say this one's kind of like it's got like a baking spice, like the nutmeg,
That's,
and like
That's what it is.
cinnamon. It's got
Yeah.
like a creamy consistency.
Yeah, this smells like
People say-
Christmas.
Yep, definitely. Yep.
It
That is
smells
good.
like it go good with eggnog. I'm telling
So
you.
what's the name of this one, Creech?
That's what Joy
we gotta
said.
think the proof is. We gotta think the proof. How hot? How intense do you think it is?
No, this.
I'm going with
You tasted
91.
91. You
This
tasted
is lower
91,
than
and you
number
tasted
one.
114.
No,
I'm going
That's
91.
lower. This is a lower
Lower
proof.
than one.
This is a lower proof.
No,
This
sir.
might be like
This
70 proof.
this is the
70,
one.
60.
Yeah, this is a lower proof.
This is the
He said,
one.
this is the one.
This is the one. It hits you right here as it goes down, and it still
Yeah, it
keeps going
does.
smooth.
It does.
Yeah, that's the one.
Good.
So
Yeah, I'll
far.
tell you, man. Like,
Look at
where, I
you,
mean,
sweating.
when I decided to get into bourbon industry, like I had one of these. We haven't had it yet, but like I had one of these whiskeys, and it was my one. And I was like, I get it. Like I finally get it. Like
That's good.
all the notes, the flavor, like it was just gorgeous.
This one might be
Like,
90 proof.
I think
The
everyone has to go back to like their
On
favorite.
a second taste.
So
it
this
might be
one-
90.
It don't have much.
So
It's
this
a lower
one
proof.
is 108.
God dang, I thought it was lower.
Whoa.
Oh my
I said-
gosh.
Let me mark this one too.
Right.
So we have 2 bottles. We have 2 whiskeys in our we call it a legacy collection. So before it was Michter's, it was called Shanks, and then it was called Bombergers. People bought it, moved on, whatever. So
That's
we
right.
named 2 of our whiskeys after Shanks and Bombergers, kind of like a homage to our past distillers or past companies. So this one is called Bombergers. So it's like this bottle right here. Yeah,
Okay.
all backwards.
That's
I got you.
That's Bombergers, and this is what we make this. And like I said, we adjust the mash bill every year, adjust like the ingredients every year. I think we use malted rye with this one, caramelized rye.
Mm.
But like, yeah, it's 108.
I'd say to say it's that high.
Yeah,
That
that's
down
what I'm going to
easy.
say. Yeah,
That goes down really easy.
Yeah. So it's a small batch. So
Ah,
all of
that
our
was a
whiskeys
joke
are
there.
single barrel or small
Man,
batch. Can you guys tell me like what do you think the definition of a small batch is? Like how small do you think a small batch is?
a small batch is y'all only making a certain amount of it. It's not like
Right.
y'all mass
Well,
producing it.
If you want to,
So-
if you want to say the
yeah.
amount,
There's
I'd say
It's
maybe.
funny, like the words they use on bottles, they're either very precise for legal reasons,
Yeah,
or they're very obtuse because
Yeah.
they sound good,
Mm.
right? So
Preach. I tell you,
small batch
I
by
want.
definition
Go
is
ahead.
one less barrel than your large batch.
Yeah,
So if you have a 10,000 barrel large batch,
so you got
then your small batch could
9,999.
potentially be. Mhm. Our small batches are 20 barrels.
I
Okay.
was gonna say I was gonna say no more than 50 barrels. I was actually gonna say that.
Yeah, Price is Right. Might have been closest, but you went over.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I've been drinking.
Hey, look like all y'all have.
Hey,
This is the
small
best way
batch.
to enjoy it, man. This is the best way to
Oh,
enjoy
the
it.
poor sober guy.
I
I'll
got
go
it.
Sober guy. That's gonna be your new
I like that.
superhero name. Sober guy.
All right, rinse those
Yeah.
palates out. Drink that water. Swish that water around.
Water.
Yeah.
There we go.
Stay hydrated.
I can,
You don't want no
I
headaches
can
in the
do
morning.
that.
All right. So we done number 4 now, right?
Number 4, last one. So this one's my unicorn. This is my favorite by far. Even before I worked at
Get the
Mixers,
other
this
glass.
is my favorite.
Let's put number 3
Super
right
hard to
here.
get.
Why can't I
Super hard to get.
I'm putting number 3 right here. So number 3, that's the one they got to beat. Hold on.
So far it's 3, 1,
3, 1, and 2?
2, 5.
Okay.
Your palate.
Your
Super hard to
palate.
get.
Oh,
Those
say this-
hamburgers.
Chuck, I'm surprised
Yo,
you even
palate.
tasting this shit with your bad tongue.
I can taste it, but see, I don't have no
taste
number. See, for me, there's no number because all of them good to me. So it doesn't matter.
Now this one actually smells more smoky than the others, but it has a much
Woo.
easier. It's
a
easier
light.
going
It's a
down.
real light.
It's much easier
Oh my
going
God,
down
yes.
than the others.
To me, this is like one of the
Ooh.
smoothest bourbons
Oh, trust
Yeah,
you.
this
like,
is real. Now
around,
this would be good in like a
period.
mixed drink.
of course.
No, this ain't got no burn. I ain't got no burn.
That's
off
what I'm
that
saying. I put this. I make my whiskey sours with this, or my
This
old
is-
fashions with
This
this.
has got a little bit more vanilla in it, doesn't it?
Hey,
Yeah.
you are absolutely right, man, Matt Professor.
Game
This is a
changer.
good.
Yeah,
Game
that is
changer.
amazing for me. Yeah,
It's a good old fashioned right here.
that is
Fucking
amazing.
Save
good.
the best for last, huh? Save the best for last is what you do, sir.
That
Huh?
is
I
awesome.
did,
And
man.
what do
It's-
they call this one? What's the name of this one?
So what's the
Have
proof
no
on
bite.
this?
No, this got to be a low proof right here. This can't be that
No,
burn because I ain't
no.
got no burn on
This
that one.
This is still.
I'm
plus
going with
85.
114.
That's
No.
what I say. This is
I
still
think
plus
he's just throwing up
85.
Hail Marys.
I would say
No,
this
this-
is
this
I'm
got-
going
95.
This got to be low
114.
90s.
This
This
is
got
not-
low 90s.
No, this is
Matt
90
Matt
this is
Professor
95 proof.
Matt Professor got his wife on here. My wife I already know she. Go
Hey,
ahead, say something.
Hey, don't they look like a family photo right there? Look
Yes, they do.
Hey,
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 cool
hey,
photo.
look up and to the left.
You got to
Yeah.
screenshot that.
Be on.
Hey,
She's always
hey,
wanted
that's
to be
them,
on
that's
it.
them
And
back,
I would
that's
say
them
this-
back in 1985 when they started dating.
I would say this, Creech,
Drink some of
though.
that water.
This out of all of them, this is the one that went down real smooth, though.
yeah.
Because I didn't have no burn going down. I mean,
Correct.
yeah. This is the type that you don't know that you actually drinking. Well, we know we drink alcohol, but you know how sometimes I know how I go.
The one
You could
that
keep
most
drinking it
enjoyable
over
meat.
and over and over because I didn't feel no burn
Yeah,
on
this
that
one
one
is
though.
the true sipping
Yeah,
bourbon.
I like that.
This
So
one is
I
like
will
that.
say,
Yeah.
I like
hey
that.
Brian, I
This
will
is real
say
good.
that I've had all those other bourbons, and I've never drank bourbon without a mixer.
Correct.
Yeah.
I could drink these without mixers.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I
And
could
we're
drink
trying to find.
No,
the
I
I
don't
just
know
wanna
about
find
all
what
of
you
them.
like about one. And
number
don't like
4.
the other.
Number
That
4
last one, that
is
last one smooth as
perfect
butter.
for sipping.
Yeah.
Number 4 shouldn't be mixed with nothing. You just need
Yeah.
a daggone
Well, that's
Cuba
what I said.
Ice
This one is
and 2
I mean,
fingers, and that's it.
this one is the sipping, but if if you're new to it, you don't want to go into bourbon is like tequila. You don't want to go into it straight for your first time. Even if it's
Okay.
a good one, you don't want to go straight. You want to
To each their own. Like everyone says, they got the best hot wings, but eventually, like you know which ones you like.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of quality hot wings out there, but
Yeah.
you know which ones you like. Which one of
Yeah.
these would you? Which one of these would you guys put ice in? Like maybe just a big ice cube, cool it down a little
4.
bit.
Right.
4.
Because you remember,
Yeah,
'cause
I would do 4.
Blanton's. Like Blanton's is
You
supposed
see?
to be like the best
Four
shit,
is
right?
the one I can drink straight.
And
My
I
man.
like this better than
I'm
Blanton's.
sorry.
So number 4
Orlando's got some sense. See what I'm saying?
So number
We
4
got
is
sense down here.
it's our Michter's 10-year. It's 10-year bourbon, but 10 is the minimal year. When you put a year date on it, like that's telling you like the youngest. That's like the minimum it is. But because we age to taste, we don't age right for 10 years. Sometimes it's not ready at 10 years. So sometimes it's ready at 12 or 14 years. So it could be much older in the bottle, but by far one of my favorites.
I
Can
have
I-
Proof.
I have
It's
a
like a
question.
person. They mature at different ages. You just don't know.
Wait,
when
y'all
that's
didn't get the
gonna be.
proofs. I said 114. What are y'all saying?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
It's below 90 for me.
Last one, yeah, the last
Oh,
one.
for this one?
I'd
Number
say
4?
120.
No.
No, it's
I
below
think
90.
it's a good balance. I think it's
94.4.
I
Yeah.
said 95. I said 95.
94.4.
So me ask you this, Creech. So I know you talk about the age of the barrels and everything like that. So who makes that decision to say, hey, we're gonna pull it? I mean, I know y'all got tasters or whatnot, but somebody, is it just one person or is a group of people to say, hey, I think it's ready?
Yeah, there's different titles. We have a master distiller and a master of maturation.
Okay.
So both of those, their opinions will heavy sway. We do have a tasting panel.
Okay.
But I think that's what makes my company so great is because we are a family-owned business. Is that they don't have to take in opinions from outside to where it may rush the product or cheap make more quantity of it and cheapen it. They're really just going off their gut, what they know is good tasting whiskey.
Well, basically because they know how it should taste. Because they tasted over the years. You know if you taste, oh no, this is not what we want to put out to the people because we got a brand and we need to stand behind. And we just going to push out something just to be pushing it out.
And that's what I was going to say. I appreciate
whiskey,
that. I'm
whiskey
not
will never
a
be
big drinker.
There's a lot of
but
metrics that go into like measuring, like what makes a quality whiskey, like vapor temperature and pH and whatnot. But like human sensory ultimately is what gives it the green light.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. So if you own a bourbon company, you own a whiskey company, and you find that golden goose, that great employee that's going to make that great master maturation, that great master distiller, I mean, you hit gold. Like you hit the lottery if you can find a person that has the sensory and the know-hows of how to make it. And I think we have that with my company.
I like that, man. I like that.
I have a question.
But
how do y'all recycle your barrel?
I'm going to say 4 is my favorite so far. 4 is my favorite because it doesn't, like I said before, the other ones I could feel a little burn, but this one, like the math professor say, I don't need. I like my whiskey. I like my whiskey, my bourbon. I like neat. Just pour it in the glass. Let me switch it around. I don't need no ice.
I might say number 1 is mine.
No, this number 4 is for me.
Number 4 for me as well.
I like it with some good munchies. Like we have at our bar, like we have a bar at my distillery, and we have like banana chips, like the dried banana chips. Like that's always tastes great when you're sipping your bourbon. I like, and like this is like just me, and it's kind of weird. But I like a little bowl, like just a tiny little bowl of like Lucky Charms. I'll be munching on some Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Yeah, man, that's just my upbringing.
So you eating the marshmallows and all that in the Lucky Charms. What the hell?
Hey,
with no milk.
Banana chips.
No milk.
No milk.
I'm gonna fuck with you, Creek.
Who had
He
milk?
got whiskey. What do you need milk for?
Don't take this the wrong way.
Machine.
Yeah, don't take this wrong way. I want to say Ryan, but I know the other Pharaoh is Ryan. So if I say Ryan, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
so yeah,
it used to be it was Ryan. We had another Ryan.
Yeah,
and then it was Brian.
But that's why I keep calling you Creech. I want to say Ryan, but I want the other one to talk. He like to talk. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he's been drinking.
Yeah, we had enough of him anyway.
But number four is hitting for me. I know you say that was your favorite. Why would you say that was your favorite though? Out of all of them, you say number 4 was the one that you gravitate to.
Yeah, because like when I was getting into bourbon, like my palate was not honed yet. It was real rough, and everything tastes like gasoline. It's just like like oh my gosh, this is rough. I'm from Kentucky, and this is supposed to be in my DNA. Like I'm supposed to be loving this stuff. And I started doing flights, and it was just like, this one doesn't. This is okay, but when I had this, it was just like, a pure enjoyable experience, like all the way through.
Okay.
And of course, it's like expensive and hard to find. Of course, but ultimately, once I understood it. I started enjoying it. I started doing flights like this all the time. People come over and do flights, just picking out the pieces that you like out of certain ones, and then which ones to go back to, which ones you like more than others. And it's always fun to kind of explore. You find a new whiskey, you find a new bourbon, and you kind of add that in and see how it piles up with your favorites.
Hey, what it boils down to, you pay what you get. I'm from South Carolina. If I want. I could go out there and get a.
Joy said goodbye.
Bye, Joy. You could go out and get something cheap. You could go out and get something cheap that's going to get you a nice buzz get you a nice
Yeah.
high. Where I'm from, get you a nice high. But if you want quality, you want to spend a little bit more money,
Yeah.
and you're gonna get what you're talking about. You're gonna get that experience of actually enjoying the alcohol, not just to be drinking, just to be drinking. You're gonna enjoy drinking this type of bourbon.
Really, I mean, you
Well,
enjoy
this is
sharing it
what
with
it's
your
meant for.
friends, you know, and like you enjoy getting people together, trying it out.
That's
Like,
right.
you know, what do you get? Because everyone gets something different. Like it's
That's
subjective
right.
in a lot of ways, and
That's
like,
right.
and you can't be like, this is good, this is bad. Like, if I ask you your favorite food and you're like spaghetti and meatballs, I can't be like, you're wrong. You know, like a lot of people will tell you that, like, well, you know, well, that's not good bourbon, that's not good bourbon. Like, you can't tell me what I like and don't like.
Yeah.
You know, and
Bro.
I do enjoy some other bourbons that are definitely much cheaper than this, but like
Yeah.
a lot of it comes
Chivas
down to
Regal.
celebrating life and
Yeah.
just enjoying the moment. And sometimes you just want that premium, elegant little, you know, pour, and you're just like, man, like I had a great day. I'm a celebrate, and
Exactly.
you know, sometimes it's a little pour. Sometimes, you know, that's all you need to celebrate.
Let me give me
I
a
hate when
little
people
bit.
collect bourbon and it like sits on their shelves unopened, like it's like a scavenger hunt collection thing.
Try number
Yeah.
3
And you
again.
walk in their house and you're like, man, you got some great bourbon. This is a great bottle. This is a great bottle. And they're like, yeah, I'm waiting for a special occasion. I'm like, man, you've had this bottle 10 years. You ain't had a
Mhm.
special occasion in 10 years.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
Hell
gonna be someone
yeah.
else's special occasion in another, you know, 10 years. Like if you don't start drinking on it.
Well, somebody
I'm
you
gonna
probably
say,
dead and gone, and they're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
tell
they're
you like
saying. It's gonna be
this.
their funeral.
Okay.
I'm
Now-
gonna
now-
say it
now-
like this,
Then you'll
Mr.
be pouring it
Preach.
out. So it's like,
Uh-huh. Pour
There,
it out for the
there's
homie.
there's liquor that you put out, you know, brown liquor when you put out when you have guests and barbecue and stuff like that, and then you have your liquor that you put up in your shelf for when your homies and closest buddies come over. You just pop that
Mhm.
top. Yeah, number 4 is that
That's what I
level
say.
right there.
That's what I say too. Number 4 is mine. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to get me some of that.
I'm actually, honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
that's not gonna
gravitating
sit out on
towards.
the that's
I'm
not gonna sit out on the
gravitating
bar on a
towards
regular.
3.
That's definitely not
Yeah.
sitting out on the
Number
bar.
4 is mine.
Like I said, four is
Yeah.
a good sipping whiskey. Four
Yeah.
is a good sipping bourbon where you
Yeah.
can get started, or if you want to get like a light mixer going. But for me, three is the best combination
Yeah.
of everything I've tasted. To be perfectly honest with you,
And some people like
I like number
some
1.
people enjoy the intenseness of it. You know, it gets them a
Yeah.
little excited, you know, to have like a more intense, complex type of whiskey.
Just put it
I have
this
a
way:
question
when I
for you,
look at
Preach.
number 4, and I want to just put it to the head, I feel disrespectful if I did that with number 4. But
Yeah.
with everybody else, I could take it to the head.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you
so
disrespect
the-
anything.
the last thing that you sent us was the nice cigar. Talk a little bit about the cigar.
The Eagle Rare. I know about
Oh,
Eagle Rare.
Yeah. So the cigars I got from the Buffalo Trace Distillery gift shop.
Okay.
So at Michter's, we don't make cigars.
Okay.
But you guys all have different. I think you all have a little different brands. I think we got Buffalo Trace, E.H. Taylor, and Eagle
Okay.
Rare.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I
don't
have
Buffalo
E.H.
Trace
Yeah,
make
different
Taylor.
types,
Eagle
different
Rare,
flavors.
right?
I have E.H. Taylor.
That Buffalo Trace makes Eagle Rare, don't they?
Yes, it's all at Buffalo Trace. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Now I
Oh,
just want to
Sazerac.
warn
Sazerac.
everybody. I've never done this
Sazerac
before,
makes
so
all of it.
if
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna tip to the side and take me off immediately if you hear vomiting. Like I said, I've
Joy,
never smoked
dial
anything.
911
Don't
real
inhale
quick.
it, man.
I don't see. You keep saying that shit. I don't. That's just like saying, bro, put that liquor in your mouth, but don't taste it. What the fuck, bro? I don't understand that terminology.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
Well, when you pass the hell out, you'll understand it.
It's not weed.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say this to you on
Everybody got
Ryan.
their cutter?
For me,
Yeah.
4 and a cigar,
Get my
because
box cutter.
I never smoked a cigar in my life to Pharaoh. When he retired, he called me to his house and said, "Hey Chuck, man, come on, man, smoke a cigar, man." King, I don't smoke. I don't smoke, man. Come on, man. Man, I don't. Man, I just retired, man. Man, bitch, man, stop being a bitch, man. Smoke with me. And
He
ever
killed
since
your
that damn
own
day,
your cousin.
no, I'm being for real. Ever since that day, I was smoking cigars, and like I say, a good cigar and a nice bourbon or nice whiskey, they go hand in hand. A lot of people don't know that.
They
A
want to
lot
break
of people
through it.
think they
Cognac or a little
oh,
cognac.
cognac, but what I'm saying, a lot of people don't know that certain whiskey goes with a certain with a nice cigar. And you know, by me puffing on the cigar and number 4, man, that's it. That's it for me.
But hey,
Oh, man.
but that's
on
the thing
point.
too is when you
That's on
smoking, dip the cigar in a little bit of it and smoke it. No.
Joy said
It's
she
one of the
she
great.
gonna
It's one of
record
the
him
great
There's a
dying
brands
first.
cigar in
out there.
the whiskey.
I know that, man, but goddamn, I'm enjoy. Let me enjoy it. Let me be me. Like, always trying to. King think he's my goddamn boss, and I'm older. He
Tell me
always
what I
think
need
he's
to be like.
Yeah, this is real nice, man. This is a nice cigar.
Yeah, tastes like chicken. I wouldn't know.
Well, I would say it's a nice cigar, but I don't know what a bad one is. So
There you go.
Oh,
Well,
you'll
there you
know
go.
a
You
bad
got a
one.
good one.
I promise you'll know a bad one.
You ain't throwing up. It's a good cigar.
Yeah, you'll know a bad one.
Yeah.
One more time,
Don't
Brian.
hail.
Don't
hail.
What's number 4 called again, though? What's the
That's
name of it?
our 10-year.
You
10-year
got
bourbon.
you got the
Show
bottle.
Show us
You
the
got the bottle.
bottle.
Can you show the bottle?
Show us the bottle.
Got a black label.
Your half
like
empty
that.
ass bottle.
Yeah.
Our normal
Hey,
bourbon
those
bottles.
samples, dude.
Hey, we're
Our
drinking
normal
the
bourbon
bottles.
bottles look a
He
little
poured
rounder.
us out the bottle.
Little
Okay.
rounder, but
Come on.
our 10-year products are flatter.
Oh, okay.
Where-
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. All right. All right.
and they all corked, right? They corked.
Can you tell I'm not a
Yes.
professional at this?
And
I'm
the
trying to-
10-years are wax dipped, like you see the maker's mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
So-
okay.
And this one actually had
Fancy.
signed. I had signed by our distiller, master distiller.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's before I worked there. Now I see they do, once a week. So
So now it's
Just kinda weird, like,
autograph
hey, I
isn't
got a
as,
bottle
as
signed by
cool
you.
now.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
I quit being
I have a
fanboy like
question.
you work here now.
All right. So
I have a question.
go ahead.
No, I'm asking about the barrels. Now, how often or do you recycle your barrels as far as after use?
So there's a phrase out there saying all bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon.
That's correct.
Right.
Bourbon. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So bourbon has to be new charred oak. If it's not in that, then it's just a whiskey. So we have a product called American whiskey, Michter's American whiskey, and that is in our soaked bourbon soaked used barrels. But like Scotland, like Scotch and other Irish whiskeys, they use bourbon soaked barrels. So a lot of times we do sell it to Ireland and Scotland for
Yeah.
their whiskey.
Oh,
Okay. That's tight.
Yeah.
That's
It's
tight.
a fun little
there's-
community. It's a fun
There's a
little
bunch of
Great
tequila
question.
little
Great
brewers
partnerships
that
like that all
also
over.
What George
Now-
say?
now,
George
I-
say.
What's the
have,
ranking? What's the
like
ranking, everybody?
Costco.
What's your 1 through 5?
Thank you.
Yeah.
buy.
Costco has this maple syrup that's
Hey.
actually made in bourbon or whiskey barrels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
so I bought a bunch
Hey,
of that. I'm gonna try
Hey,
that
new
out.
idea.
But it has
Y'all better be
but it has a
listening.
label
New
that
idea.
it has a warning label that says may have alcohol in the maple syrup. It has a little warning on it.
yeah.
So I'm gonna try that
I'll
out.
be a maple
So
tree.
me ask you this before we let you go. Me ask you this. What is the importance of the barrels? So people that don't know, what is the importance? Because like you were saying, we put them in different barrels, we age them, we make sure that they whatever. What is the importance of the barrel when it comes to making good bourbon? Uh-oh. Did I went mute?
Oh man. There's a lot of like if you're cooking. I think we're going in a little bit, but I got your question. Like, what is the importance of the
Okay.
barrel as far as like flavoring the whiskey?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we must have went out. Uh-oh.
Keep freezing up.
Yeah, we freezing up.
Well, actually the important thing about the barrels is the toasting and the charring of the barrel
charring.
itself.
Okay, I guess I lost
because
him.
those processes open up the pores of the oak itself, which
Okay.
is why they use oak, because it's hardy enough to take the charring or the toasting without actually setting itself ablaze like say some cheap ass
Okay.
elm
There you go.
or pine wood.
There you go. You back.
So the question
We
I
lost you for a second.
was the importance of the barrel. How does the barrel affect flavor? What was your question?
Yeah. What's the
man.
importance of the barrel?
I'm gonna unload on this. So we do things uniquely. So it's like this guy who bought the company Michter's in the early '90s. Like there's a lot of traditional like things about making bourbon. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? But when you acquire a bourbon company in the '90s, technology's moved a long way. there's a lot of
Mhm.
different things you can do to enhance. One thing we do is like when the guy bought the label, when the guy bought the name, started it, he didn't inherit like all these big brick houses, like these wooden brick houses you see, you know, these Kentucky bourbon properties like Buffalo Trace and Maker's Mark and stuff. So what was he to do? Was he to buy these big wooden brick house and start putting barrels in there? Um, this area is the best for making whiskey because of our extreme seasons. You live in Kentucky,
That's
like
right. That's
super
right.
hot
Yeah.
summers, very
Yeah.
cold winter, right?
Yeah.
So when it's hot, that whiskey in that barrel expands, goes
That's
into the
right.
wood,
That's
soaks
right.
in all that flavor from the wood, and then when
That's
it gets
right.
cold, it brings it back out, and then you start developing that character, right? So
Yes.
he was like, "Well, what's the point of building a big wooden brick house? I'll just build a temperature controlled warehouse." Right? So that as it moves throughout the seasons, we're not totally reliant on the changing of seasons as far as like moving the whiskey in and out of the barrel. We
You
can
control it yourself.
yes. So we can actually so a normal barrel in a brick house can move out of the barrel 4 to 6 times. We can actually add 3 to 4 additional seasons into that barrel because how we store that. Now, I mean, if you're the pioneers of whiskey making, if they had that capability back then, like
Yeah.
they might have done that. So it's like a lot of innovations done with that. Also, the industry standard is to put whiskey in the barrel at 125 proof, right?
Okay.
Because barrels are expensive and they get
That's
taxed on
right.
proof.
Yeah.
60% of every bottle sold goes to taxes,
That's correct.
right? So
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
so 60% of every bottle sold is taxes.
God damn.
Shit.
That's what they're going to do with
Whiskey is
legalized
responsible for a lot of
marijuana.
this
Same
country's
thing.
infrastructure.
Damn.
Yeah.
Government is the biggest
But
gangsters.
so what
after all.
happens is that
Damn.
because we're not worried about the bottom line as much. If you had like 100 gallons of distillate come off the still, right, and you're like, hey, I need to water this down to 125, you might just need a little bit of water. You put it in like 10 barrels. But
Mhm.
what we do is like we lower it to 103 proof before we put it in the barrels. That means you have to have more water to the distillate, which means more barrels, which means higher cost.
Higher
But
cost. That's right.
we kind of say, damn the cost. Because if you're going to add water to whiskey, why not add most of the water in the beginning so that water can move in and out of the barrel, with the whiskey? You know, it's
Mhm.
like cooking with bacon grease or something. Like, why not? If you're going to have an additive, let's let it go through the same adventure. Let's let it go through the same process. But what I do,
I-
We're laughing at you. We're not laughing at you. The bad professor is
Level.
fucked up right now because of this cigar.
yeah, because he's not a cigar smoker. Hey, go ahead, Creech. I got one more question. That I'm gonna let you go, Creech. What?
No,
What?
Stay on because we have some more stuff that we're gonna do. Stay
Okay,
on.
Creech. Okay, you gonna stay for the after show? You okay?
yeah, man. Let me stay on the. Let me
Is
stay on
this
the
the
stuff
after
I'm all
show?
talking
Okay.
to.
Motherfucker,
Oh,
we
you
are
got
the
it.
after
You
show,
got
goddamn
I
it.
know.
I'm talking about what we're gonna talk about. You got to have some input because Creech, he worked for this company. I don't want him to say, man,
Stop
goddamn.
trying to be that goddamn man mama.
Hey,
Let him
hey,
stay
no,
out
what-
late, man.
I got what I'm
No,
going to
no,
ask you
seriously,
is a serious question though. What is the difference between the company that you work for than any other company? What
I mean,
makes y'all
other than being
stands out?
family owned.
Yeah, what makes y'all stands out?
What makes us stand out is that a lot of our processes are kind of like cost be damned.
Okay.
And we don't cut any corners. A lot of our processes are purposely more expensive because they yield higher quality product. Like the wood for our barrels. Like we
Okay.
actually like leave them out in the elements, cut them, we leave them out in the elements for like 18 months to 5 years, just so they can drain like these compounds called tannins that are in the wood, and they kind of produce like a bitter taste, a sulfuric taste. So like those leak out. Everything
Okay.
we do takes a little longer, but it's that type of like I said, cost be damned, quality first type of mentality that I think we are bourbon drinkers bourbon. Like
Okay.
we are whiskey drinkers whiskey because We actually won a major award this year, 2024 Most Admired Whiskey International
You know what?
Award.
I
So
Wow.
first American company to
Cool.
win that.
Congratulations.
I don't mean I don't. In
That
fact,
is
I don't mean to
nice.
Yeah, first
cut
American
him off.
company to do that? Wow.
I don't mean to cut you off, Creech, but I think I remember hearing something about you guys. They had a bourbon fest here in New Orleans, like last year, and I heard something about the It might have been before you started with them. I know I think you said you've been with them 6 months now, 6, 7 months now. But I think this company did a big bourbon competition that was here in New Orleans. Like I said, it was either early this year or last year, and they won some awards with it. So yeah, this, like I said, this company is. They're not as being a small batch. I know you guys aren't as big as say like the junk ass Jack Daniels that I can't stand.
No, Jim
But
Beam. Jim Beam is trash.
yeah, absolutely. But
Chevins Regal.
I'm gonna tell you what I do appreciate is the fact that you didn't bring something on like with honey and shit like that, because that to me is
Oh yeah,
absolutely disgusting.
I'm not bringing on
What
Fireball.
makes you guys want to stay so pure to the craft of
Exactly.
bourbon making?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, man,
Yeah.
Professor.
Well, like it's a like I said, it's a once you start learning the science of it and like the history, you realize there's a lot of art in it. You realize there's a lot of things you can do and a lot of things you don't do in order to get your final product. And I think once you get it right, you take a lot of pride in that. Like if you were to make like, a cake or anything, like, like where'd you get your eggs? Well, I only get the eggs from here. Like,
Yeah.
well,
That's right.
it costs less to get these eggs. Well, these are the eggs that are going to make the best cake,
That's right.
period.
Yeah.
And I think it's that devotion and the passion that goes into it. I think that because it's like I said, the owner, the owner and CEO, the president, he comes in all the time. I shake his hand all the time. And I've been with the company 5 months. Like, where else does that happen?
That's
Right.
right.
I have two questions.
Like just comes in, knows my name, like, and it's like the passion behind it.
It's more personal.
I really enjoy their
Yeah,
mission.
it's more personal, and that's what you want. You want the most personal. And I know this is a different thing. Like I say about the church I used to go to, when the pastor, when he preach, he leaves. But then I'll go to another church. He goes to the back, and he made himself available to me, even
What's up,
though
Jay?
he made himself available to me. And that's what you're talking about with the owner of your company. Even though you only been there a couple of months, but at least hey, what's going on, Ryan? You shake your hand, so that makes you want to work for that person even more. You makes you want to push his product even more because you see the passion that he has to get to know you, and you probably the low man on the totem pole. So if he feels that way about me, why should I not go out there and make sure that everybody knows about his brand and make people want to better yet drink his brand? If I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying?
It's like marketing to where whiskey drinkers want an intimate kind of like relationship with their drink. They want to be like, this is my drink. This is my go-to.
Yeah.
This is my foundation drink, whatnot. But like our business model has, whether by accident or design, we're very elusive. Like people visit us all the time wanting the hard to find stuff, like all the time. And it's just like part of bourbon is like the hunt. Part of like whiskey is the hunt.
That's correct.
Some bourbon snobs would be like, good whiskey can't be found on shelves. You got to know that liquor store owner that has it behind the counter. Or you got to be at your liquor depot when they have something behind the counter. Just get lucky. So a lot of that's like the luck, but we're very elusive with our limited releases, limited production stuff. So when people find it, they're like, it's a lottery ticket. It's a celebration in itself. They're just like, and they covet it. And they want to share with their friends. It's a good time.
I got you. Shot, you say you got a question for him? Shot, you say you got a question for?
Yeah, I have two questions. But before that, the comment. I'm not sure if you know this, but you might want to let your people know. If you puff on that cigar, 2 or 3 puffs and get a nice, from it, and then drink the number 4, it goes down almost like it's sweet, like you actually put something sweet in your mouth.
I need to try. Let me try that right now.
I don't like.
I'm just saying.
You gotta put something sweet in your mouth.
No, really. I'm just saying.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
When you puff on the cigar like I was doing while he was speaking, I was over here puffing on the cigar, and then I went ahead and took a hit of number 4. I literally felt like as it was going down, I was
Yeah.
tasting something extremely sweet.
That's a good flavor. That's why I say that's a good cigar, man. That you sit
Sean,
there.
I
I like that.
That's
I
that's
can't hear you,
great.
Creech. Your mic might be out.
Oh, can
I
you hear
like
me?
that. Yeah, I can hear you
Yeah, I
now.
can
Go
hear
ahead.
you. I can hear you.
Okay. I'm excited, dude, because that's great that you discovered that. Now you can tweak that a little bit or go back to it. It's just
Right.
Yeah,
it's
that's
found like
good.
a new
Cigar do you
joy
have,
kind of
Bill?
thing, and I think that's special.
Yeah,
Well-
I was sitting here just like, oh my God.
Shada,
Did I just put
what
something?
cigar do you have,
Hey,
Shada? Because
hey,
we don't
so-
have
That's
different
weed.
cigars.
Hey, so Jaden like number 4 too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, man. I tell you, yeah,
He's
number 4.
21.
Yeah, I'm telling
Huh?
you, man. Number 4 is fine.
Yeah.
But my question is,
Smooth.
Hey, Chris, he's 22, man.
He's 22.
He's
He
22
don't know.
now.
Yeah. No, Chris remember he was a little. Chris remember he was small.
Yeah, Chris knew him when he was a baby.
Yeah, that was say he
Oh my
knew
God,
he was small. Yeah.
well,
They didn't
number
talk
one,
much with kids. Right. King had some quiet kids.
Yeah, but it's
When I
still
was
quiet.
anyway.
They're still
Yeah.
quiet.
Still damn quiet.
Alexis
still
is 21 now.
Yeah, they're still
So
quiet.
She working at. She's at work right now. She a crumble cookie.
I'm before we're not going yet because Ryan, you say you're gonna stick around.
I'll
But-
hang out. I got nowhere to be.
Before one more time.
Ice cream.
Oh, that's a
the
great
name-
question in the comments. Great question in the comments for the whiskey.
Hold on.
Yeah, I
'Cause
was
you know he
curious
likes
about
to eat.
food pairings.
She said she want to know what's one go good with pizza.
Can you see? Can you see? Can you pair them with food?
I'm not sure if it's like a food pairing thing.
No,
for me,
wine is the only pairing for food.
no,
What?
there's some
Like-
there's some
you go
cognac.
to a steak. You go to a good steakhouse. They have a good whiskey.
Right.
Yeah, let's hear from Ryan. Let's hear Ryan, what you got to say.
Yeah, I think some people will prefer like a bourbon or whiskey mixed drink, or
Yeah.
at least on ice a little
Yeah.
bit. I think the neat pour that we're doing here is more or less kind of for like the discovery of character and flavor within the product. But I think like some things like people love chocolate, like people
Yeah.
love bourbon and chocolate.
Yeah.
We, big thing here in
Yeah.
bourbon country is the truffles,
Chocolate.
like
Yeah,
bourbon
truffles,
infused
yeah.
truffles.
Yep.
So,
Get you some
yeah,
night
that-
train.
and, also like just
Someone got me
you get
some
some
chocolate.
quality mixed nuts also.
Yeah.
Like I think
Yeah.
that's
That was I was just munching down on just now. See,
Yeah.
boy,
Well,
Now, Tim
Might
Dog,
get some
Tim
more
Dog brought
bitches
up
too.
night train. You could tell somebody
Well,
who wasn't
well-
drinking anything tonight.
well.
Night Train used to go hard. Boy, you better stop playing.
Well, Ryan, you said it, and it's gonna take us right into our next video. You talking about quality of a drink, and
Okay.
this not, and we're not talking about your drink.
Okay, we gonna see.
Okay, we're not talking about your drink, but people
Lord,
will
what is-
actually pay. Oh, we got another comment. Let me get this comment before George say perfect. Okay,
Play the
people will
video.
actually pay to get a nice drink. But my question to you, my brothers on this panel, would you be drinking this?
Ever heard of coffee that costs $80 for just one cup? This is the world's most expensive brew, and it comes from elephant poop. This is black ivory coffee. Each pound costs a jaw-dropping $500. Why? Because the secret ingredient isn't just the coffee bean, it's the elephant itself. Here's how it works. Elephants are fed fresh coffee cherries. After a natural journey through their digestive system, the beans are, let's say, recovered and cleaned extensively. But why elephants? These gentle giants have special enzymes that break down proteins in the beans, removing bitterness completely. The result? A smooth, rich flavor that's unlike anything else. Rare, exotic, and only a small batch produced each year. So would you try an $80 cup of coffee made by elephants?
Now you mentioned that.
No.
What's
I'm
funny-
gonna get.
Volleyball hit that.
Let's
Yeah,
give the guest. Let's give the
Chris
guest go
Yes, sir.
first.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
I don't know. I'll try it, I guess, but the fact is like it looks like it's made in Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand.
Okay. Okay.
I wouldn't try it. First of all, I feel like it's a knockoff. I'm not getting the real one. If I'm in Thailand and I'm ordering it, they're probably bringing me like the fake one because I'm white and blue eyed and palm goofy looking. They'd be like,
But
"If you got money, he'll buy anything."
from someone who has spent time in Thailand, no, you ain't gonna want it.
George say that's a weird sport. No,
You ain't gonna want
none of that weird sport, George. That's not weird sport. That's Wednesday night. But my thing is the person that actually have to recover the beans.
Well, so I don't know about the
Young-
I don't know about the what you call it, the elephants, but I do know in Asia they have it's called a kopi luwak.
Yeah, that's a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard of that.
So
I
I
was
do
just
know
about to
that
bring it up,
is a
Yeah.
coffee
Yeah.
that they. So
Yeah.
I don't know the elephant thing. That's new,
Yeah.
but I do
Yeah.
know about
Now
that
what's
one.
funny is you showed this video 2 days ago. Touch of Modern, that niche website sent me something about buying bags of that coffee, and I think they had a 3-bag
Yeah.
sample that was like $250 or something like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
the coffee that Pharaoh talking
Sample,
about
that's a
is
ripoff.
considered the most expensive because
Yeah.
the enzymes
Yeah.
that's in the gut of the civet cat or whatever
Yeah.
kind of animal it is.
Yo,
once
man,
you poops it out,
it's
it's almost
sanitary.
it's sanitary, but
Nice.
that's all they eat. That's all those animals eat is
Eat.
that
That's right.
coffee.
That
bean.
berry. That coffee.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shanta.
Yeah.
Yo, stop it, nice, man. No, go, sir. No, nobody want to drink no kind of coffee that make from dodo. Nobody want to drink nothing from dodo. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want that. Nobody want to drink a coffee made from dodo.
Hey, you don't want no shit coffee?
No, man. What you mean?
So I take it you don't eat
You
chitlins.
can't drink some that made from dodo.
No,
I'm not eating no
chitlins.
chitlins. I ain't no
Go,
chitlins.
let me hear for Tim Dog. Tim Dog, your thoughts.
That's some
Yeah.
nasty shit.
No, man.
Yeah, let me get
Can't
some-
do that.
Give me
Yeah,
some-
Jack.
That's
First
some
of all-
bad. First of all, they out there no gloves playing volleyball
In
with a
doodle.
big ass piece
Remember
of
two girls
dung.
and
Man,
remember
with the
two girls,
doodle.
one cup.
In dodo.
Remember two
All right,
girls,
I
one cup.
got to hear conspiracy brother. Your takes, conspiracy brother.
Okay, if
same thing.
anybody gonna pay for that, I'm selling some street corn with some repurposed corn that the enzymes that I got didn't break that shit down. So you want that coffee? I got that street corn.
Hey, Brian, man, I apologize, but like I said before, you about to be like, man, I can't get on there with these guys no more. They stupid.
If you're gonna pick the ass coffee, I got some ass corn.
What if you enjoy that? Just
Bruh.
wonder. Hey, Brian, do you have a cat? You own a cat? Are you a cat lover?
I got one there that roam the street.
Any of y'all cat lovers?
No, sir.
Yeah, feed it
I
to
got 3
Folgers.
I like
You got 3
It's
cats.
I
follow
like
it.
cats because
Hey,
they
hold
can
up.
I had 3 cats. I had 3
Hold
dogs and 3 cats, but we lost our dogs over the last 2
Okay,
years.
so you got 3 cats,
Yeah,
right?
with the pussy.
Hold on. He said he got 3 cats. So Ryan, this question's for you. What would you do if you come in? You say, what would you do if you come into your room and you saw your cat doing this? You do.
Hey, that's why you call it a cat.
Why is he upset, man? That's cat on cat relation.
What's the cat?
Perfectly
What's
natural.
the fuck? Yo,
Cat just doing what he do.
bruh.
That's why you call it a pussy cat, dog.
One
Oh,
more
I
time
got
for
no
the,
panties on.
I'm gonna play for the mad
Bruh.
professor because the mad professor didn't see it.
Bruh.
What you about to say, mad professor?
Is that a real
I was gonna
song?
say
Is
you
that a
don't
real
have to
song?
show it again because I saw all of it the first time. I'm just saying.
They got no. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. In Jamaica, I always say, when in Jamaica, I always see something like that. We have to take the house and if we burn the house and we have to create Obia planet because we don't want the house. We can't. I do something like that. No, sir.
Okay. Hey, Pharaoh
Don't
King,
leave
your
it around,
thoughts.
man, on the street.
I ain't got no thoughts on that cat. He's looking at the pussy. It's a pussy cat. That ain't shit. We do the same
Oh
thing.
shit. All right, but this is the last one before we do go to our closing statements. Mad Professor, I believe.
I got a
Pharaoh,
question before we go, man.
go ahead.
Oh, right now?
No, we ain't going right now.
Oh, good Lord.
No. I got one more video.
Yeah, I was saying after the video.
Okay, I got one more video. Cause Pharaoh King, Mad Professor Pharaoh King was thinking about you. And Pharaoh King sent me this. I know he was thinking about you. Mad Professor, you should be getting you should be rubbing your nipples right now.
Oh,
you should be rubbing your nipples right now.
Ooh, pregnant.
Because,
pregnant.
yeah, oh yeah. Rub your nipples because this is for you. I know if you couldn't see the writing, she had 69 kids.
No, I saw it all. I just want to know if her labia is hanging down past her damn knees.
I'm damn. I know you want to find out how you old nasty bastard. Don't you want to find out?
I think my kink has been cured because my thing is, what kind of sorry ass genes they have where only 87. 4 of their 87 kids survived. I mean,
no. All of them survived except for 4. Yeah,
all of them survived except for 4.
No, she had 69. Then his dumb ass went off, married somebody else, and had more kids with that person.
Genes, but no, I'm sorry, her labia. She must.
I was raised.
Yeah,
by the end, she couldn't even feel sex.
I was raised.
Hold on. Let's get the guest. You got to get the guest first. Let's get the guest first. What you thought about that, Creech?
You sound like he's got that Philip Rivers pull-out game.
Huh? What's it called?
Oh shit! Philip Rivers.
You got that Philip Rivers pull-out game.
Ryan was
he got like 20 damn children.
Stop.
No, you're fine.
You drunk my
I forgot about that dude.
Hey, mute yourself, Pharaoh.
Hey, everybody, look.
Oh, you got Alexis. What's up, Alexis?
Lexi, what's
Drink my water.
I got you.
He wants to see you. That's what I'm saying. He hasn't seen you.
I come over your house and whoop your dad's ass at Madden.
Yeah. Yeah. Tim Dawg, what you thought about that, Tim Dawg?
No, I brought a milk chocolate chip.
After
I got some
probably like the 10th child, she probably just
want to try it?
Stand up and they just fall out. Man, mute yourself.
I got you. Shotza. 69, 67 kids. And they say that
69.
Well, 69 kids. And she said 18 years of her life, she was pregnant.
The concept of that is that nice fear, but I mean, I tell you like this right now. That woman just she blessed it. She blessed more than blessing, because I don't know how she
doing Russia shit.
I don't know what else she good for. She not good for nothing else.
I got you. But ladies and gentlemen, man, thank you for tuning in to the after show Ashed Out. Hey, like I said before, man,
I got a question, man.
Go ahead. Oh, what's your question?
God damn,
I forgot about
man.
my bad, brother. My bad.
I've been thinking about this question all night because y'all been talking about
he remember shit.
Yeah, because he's smoking. That's what it is. Go ahead.
I'm still smoking. But we've been talking about Diddy and the white party, but what can we call white parties now, man? Are they gonna be the color formerly known as party?
No,
you can't say white party no more. You can't.
So after drinking all that alcohol all night long, that's the question you came up with.
And y'all let
I ain't drink that much.
Hey, we gonna call it like Crease say.
What you gonna call it?
No, we can say like Crease say. Is it Jenkins black?
That's what we're gonna call it. In the Jenkins Black Party.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna call it.
Don't let him.
Hey,
don't
why
let,
don't
don't
we
let
just
him mess
call
with
it
you
the?
like that.
Why don't we
Brother
just call it
Ryan.
the
Just
Frankie
trying to put
Beverly
two
and
together,
Maze
man.
party?
But hey, Creature, I think I got a
Yeah,
picture of you.
absolutely.
I got those pictures, man. I'm gonna have to pull them up.
Oh,
I got them in
man.
the photo album. Everybody that came to the white party. I think I got you in there. I got
Oh,
you in
man.
there.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
just
know
I
know.
was playing Mad with Norda Bond's husband all night. What's his name? John Bond. Was it right?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Bond, JB. JB.
Yeah. Oh, he was talking so much shit.
Okay, you
Good
talking
night.
about Mona husband. Mona husband.
Yeah.
That's Mona husband.
Tell
Okay.
us
Mona's still
about it.
around?
Yeah. Mona,
Damn, you know like she's
Like that. What the fuck was that?
yeah. Mona, Mona sell houses now. Oh, Joy said she wants to Joy paid.
No,
hey, Mona
no,
ain't that old.
Damn.
Yeah,
I didn't
no,
mean
Mona
for
not
it to
that
come
old.
out like that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, I didn't know
Yeah.
she was still
Yeah.
hanging around, dog. Like,
But ladies and
fuck.
That's
gentlemen,
messed up.
thank y'all for tuning into our after show. It was a special after show. We did a live taste testing of some good bourbon, nice cigar.
Whiskey,
Go
man.
with the
Yeah.
bourbon.
All right. Keep it going.
No, he said bourbon.
Bourbon.
That's
Bourbon.
It's bourbon.
Oh, it's whiskey.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
bourbon.
Yeah.
We did a nice good
I want
testing of
to
some good
push
bourbon.
it down the line to where next time, like I like to send you guys like a rye flight.
Okay.
Like I feel like rye kind of gets a fun deal with like bourbon's like hot culture. Like everyone's all about bourbon.
Yeah.
But rye is, I think it's like kind of like a secret. It's kind of like a. I think you guys really enjoy. We make great ryes where I work, and I think it could really surprise you guys. I think you guys will enjoy it.
Okay. And this is what I'm about to say, ladies and gentlemen. We always try to
Bottle
do
of single barrel.
about something funny or something. You like, where the fuck Tim Dog get that from? But we're gonna change it up tonight. We're gonna let our guests go first. So, my man, Ryan Creech, what you got for the people? Or better, if you want to talk about your company, you could do that as well. So, what you got for the people before we go?
That number 4.
Appreciate you guys. I just really appreciate you guys having me on. Respect and admire what you guys do. I kind of wish a lot of my closest friends got together and talk shit and maintain the camaraderie that you guys get. And I think it's wonderful. And when I saw it, I was like, man, I just love to share some whiskey with you guys. And it was great. I'm really appreciative.
There you go. Now,
Yeah.
Tim Dog, what the fuck you got for the people before we go, my brother?
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I hope y'all fucking wake up with a headache.
Nope, it's good whiskey, so we're not gonna wake up with a headache. Hater.
That's a dude that didn't get his package.
Hater.
Hey,
Shota, what you got for the people before we go, my brother?
haters go to hate.
A good bourbon.
I just want to say, I want to echo our guests' sentiments. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you gentlemen, fun and games and everything. But that number 4, let me tell you something about that number 4. Hey, look, I'm gonna have to order me some more because my joint's almost gone. I'm gonna need some number 4, dog. So go and send that down here. No post at number 4.
I joke call that shit love potion number 4.
Love post number 4.
Hey, Shota. Hey, I'm with you because
Yeah,
mine.
That's just
I'm telling you, man. Number 4 is the joint. Hey, number four is on point. Number 4 is on point.
It is.
Pharaoh King, what you got for the people before we go, my brother?
Hey, first of all, I want to thank Creature from coming on tonight. Like I said, I keep in touch with my man. Loved him from the first day I met him when we was at Fort Hood. He's always been a good spirit, good people, good attitude, great attitude with that. And then coming, us reuniting when I got here with you guys. I really appreciate you. With that being said, here's a quote from Mother Teresa. No great things can be done, only small things with great love. Keep that in mind.
I got you.
It's like we went from the club to church. I appreciate
I mean,
No,
praise the Lord.
No, basically what he's saying is, all I got is 2 inches. That's all I got. That's all you gonna get.
That's all I can give you.
That's all you get. Back, Professor, what you got for the people before we go, my brother?
I just want to pass along also my thanks, and I'm glad I met you, Brother Creech. Only thing I have for the people is Margaret Mead said, always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like every damn body else.
Yeah, you ain't nobody special.
I like that.
Like
Of
that.
course, conspiracy brother. What you got for
And
the people
unlike
who go,
Tim
my
Dog,
brother?
I'm drunk.
That's right. What you got for the people who go, my
If,
brother?
you know what? All y'all can.
Oh, man, I just appreciate Ryan coming on and hanging out with us for a little bit, giving us something different to experience, and enjoy the rest of your evening and your weekend. And we ain't gonna see y'all for Thanksgiving, so have a happy
Yes,
whatever you
sir.
celebrating. Even though
I'm
ain't nothing
remembering
giving
the
shit
rest of
but
this evening.
murder.
There you go. There you
And,
go.
I'm
There
remembering the
you
rest
and
of
once
go.
this
again,
evening is done.
once again, I'm gonna piggyback
Damn.
on what the brother said because thank you for taking the
Episode number
opportunity to
2.
come on with us because you didn't have to. I
For
know
sure.
you and Pharaoh King y'all talk a lot, but you didn't have to send us a sample for us to enjoy. Tim Dog,
Yes,
you
sir.
enjoy yours by yourself, But thank you for
I
coming on
usually
and let
do.
people and let people know what you do and especially what y'all sell because it is high quality. Like I say, you could buy you could buy the cheap thing to get a quick buzz, but if you want to enjoy a nice flavor drink, if you want to enjoy just to hang out with your friends, if you want to enjoy like me, if you want to enjoy hanging out by yourself, make sure you get some. And
This
that's what
nigga
the
licking
man
his
on the
tongue
street.
like Prince and shit.
That's right. And that's what the man on the street have to say. But before we go,
If you're gonna be by yourself, you gotta get some.
that's right. Before you go, my man Creek, shout out your social. Or better yet, your company, your social. If you got anything on YouTube, Facebook, if you want the people to follow you, shout out your social to people to follow you, my brother.
And most of all, where to order.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't do social media. I don't do social media myself, but my company Mictors, we're at Fort Nelson, downtown Louisville, right across from the Louisville Slugger Museum. Louisville blowing up tourism wise. We got a great whiskey roast set up where we got ourselves, Mictors, Evan Williams, we got Old Forester, we got Rabbit Hole, Angel's Envy, all within a mile and a half of each other. It's a great walk-in tour. Come out and see us. If you guys come out to me, I'll definitely hook you up with some number 4.
Okay.
We coming. We
And
coming.
I'm put up again. That's
I know,
the,
I'm
that's
coming.
the
I don't know about
website
y'all,
right
but
there,
I'm
right?
going.
Is that the website right there? So the people, if you want to go order, make sure you go order. There it is right there. Hey, you can't go wrong. Like I say, everybody got their different one, but 4 is mine. 4 is for me.
You can
I
say
don't
whatever
drink the
you
whole
want to
goddamn
say.
bottle.
Man on the street.
Yo.
Nobody care what the hell you want. Hey,
My
hey,
face is
hey,
numb.
hey, Creech, hey, before we get off of here, don't hang up after we go.
Don't hang up. We go do a little after show.
He
all
got to
right?
actually hit an exit button. It ain't
the
just
after
a red
party.
button. You flip.
I got you.
They can do what they got to do, but for real?
Tim Dawes, shout out to social people can follow you, my brother.
Damn, dog talking to his ass.
I don't think that was the dog, bro.
Tim Dawes, shout out to social people follow you.
Hey, I'm at Instagram, Father's Love 99. It's all about me, my son, and my grandson now. That's it.
All right, shout out to social people can follow you, my brother.
Shout out 39 at yahoo.com. And let me tell you something. The number 4, y'all gonna use it tonight. Y'all gonna use the number 4 tonight.
Between
Well,
you
I like
two
all
right
of
here,
them.
Joy says she like number 2. Joy
That's
like
what I'm
number 2.
drinking on, number 2. That's
Number
what I'm hitting
2,
on
number
right
2.
now.
oh,
All right.
y'all
like
about
all
to make
of
a baby tonight.
All right,
Oh,
man,
shit.
Professor, shout out to social people can follow you, my brother.
Don't worry about my social, because you know what? Fuck it. It's the Mad Professor.1, the way you see it on your screen, Instagram and YouTube. And I promise you, since I got my first computer, I'm not gonna mess with it tonight.
All
I
right, then. I
can't.
got you.
But my first video
Better
gonna be
not.
about how fucking FedEx sucks.
Okay, all right. Pharaoh King, shout out to social people can follow you, my brother.
So I got Pharaoh on
Not going away anytime soon.
Instagram, King Ryan on Facebook. Hey, you guys hit me up so you guys can get on the Facebook Live. I know a lot of you out there are missing out on shows like this. You need to get on it.
All right, then. Of course, conspiracy brother. Shout out to social people can follow you, my brother.
Oh man, where's my damn hand at? Right there, man. It's down there. Soul expression. I found my hand.
All right. And of course, you can find me, the man on the street, at the Audacity Podcast on YouTube. You also follow me on the Creative Canvas Expression YouTube as well. Also, make sure you come back every Wednesday night for the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. It goes down at 7 o'clock. All we do is talk sports and we have a good time. But make sure you come back on every Friday, except for next Friday, because it's Thanksgiving weekend. We won't be on. But the following weekend, you come back for 2 Cigars and a Blunt and have a good time. And make sure you stick around for the after show where it goes down. And it went down great tonight because we had a special guest, Mr. Ryan Creech. And like I said before, hey, smoke him if you got him. But I'm going to give him another chance to let the people know about what he got going on down there in Louisville, about his company, what he do, and why you should buy from them. Go ahead, Creech. I'm going to let you close it out.
Come down and see us at Mixers Distillery, Fort Nelson building, downtown Louisville. We got a great bar, great tours, great pours of high quality bourbon and whiskey. We're going to surprise you if you come and see us.
That's right. And hold on before I do that. Not yet. Hit the comment. I got to
Put
find
your
it
glasses
again.
on.
No, shut up, girl. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it up.
Sober
Yeah, you're
ass.
sober ass. I'm gonna put up the address again, ladies and
I ain't
gentlemen.
worried about her.
If you want,
She get like that.
if you want some high quality bourbon, and like I say, if you
Number
want the cheap
4.
stuff, if you want the cheap stuff, you could go anywhere. But you want a good taste, if you want something that's gonna excite your palate, if you want something that you can sip on and enjoy, make sure you go here.
Make sure you go there. Help you make them babies you've been wanting.
That's right. Make sure you go here and all that you need to get. And when you go there, make sure you let them know that, hey, a man, Ryan Creech, I saw it on Two Cigars and a Blunt. I saw it on the Ashed Out. He told me to come here, and I'm coming. Make sure you go out there and support this brother because he's doing something. He's doing something that we all enjoy. And you know, the man of free love drink.
Number 4.
And with that, Creech, you got to make sure you say you last, Creech. You last. So just follow the routine. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
This is Pharaoh King.
The hell? Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
The mad professor in the boot.
Drunk ass.
Call me somebody. I gives a shit.
Shout out to Orlando. He's been drinking.
Oh, Creech, you fucked it up.
He's frozen.
Oh, he gnawed it out.
Oh, he froze up. But that's
He
my man
froze up.
Ryan Creech. Yeah, he froze up. But he's been drinking too. But that's my man Ryan Creech out of Louisville. Make sure.
There you go.
Go, you froze up. But shout out. One more time. You can do it right this time because he didn't froze. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the man on the street.
Pharaoh King. Fast. Hurry up.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful when you park your car.
The mad professor in the boot.
You heard me before.
Shout out to Orlando.
Creech, you gotta say I'm Creech from
Creature.
All right, Creature. Hey, for Luke, yeah, make sure you follow this brother. Make sure you follow his company. He got a lot of good things going on with that.
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are out. Peace.
Great product. Great.